Now I'd like to introduce to you the president of the senior class, Kevin Winsett.
Thank you very much. First and foremost, I would like to extend a feeling of great honor, appreciation, and gratitude to all of you who elected me as your president this year. I'm sure I can speak also for Ron, Renee, and Kathy when I say it has been a very enjoyable job and an immense privilege to serve as your officers. When we were first elected in September, there was some speculation by a few students, teachers, and administrators as to whether or not the elections were a popularity contest. A few negative comments were made about our capabilities in performing as school leaders. But we expected that, and we did not take offense to it. Instead, we used it as our motivation to do the best job that we possibly could. And I would like to say, without conceit or arrogance, that I think we did prove to the skeptics that we were able to carry out our responsibilities as effective leaders. But we could not have done it without the many of you who gave of your effort and time this year to make this year the best year ever. This year would not have been as enjoyable if it hadn't have been for Mr. Goodrich, who helped me out a great deal personally and helped the class out more than most of you will ever know. He is a good teacher as well as a great friend, and I thank him. I would also like to give thanks to Ms. Zugic. Ms. Zugic was instrumental in planning activities and as acting as a referee during some extremely tense executive squabbles. Today is probably the most difficult day of our lives up to this point in time. It is a day of many emotions, but most of all, it is a day of great pride. A pride that can only be compared with the feeling of being a senior. Our senior year is something that we wait for all of our lives. In younger years, we always admired seniors because they were at the top of the ladder. They didn't seem to have any cares or worries. It isn't until we become seniors that we realize how many worries there are. Most of our worries are about future things to come. But senior is a title that we're all so eager to obtain. And now it is a title we are all so reluctant to give up. When I was a freshman, I was told your high school years are the best years of your life. And now looking back, I see that that statement was true. I was also told to have as much fun as possible during high school because the time passes so quickly. And once again, looking back, I see that that was true. It seems just like yesterday that I was a scared little boy grasping onto my mother's hand, not wanting to go to school. And now I stand here as a scared young man, not wanting to leave school. After we leave here today, all we will have are our memories. Our memories will not be of this building, the books we used, or even the classes we've taken. Our memories will be of the people who made high school so very special. The people we are used to seeing and the friendships we have established. Because the friends we have made in high school are our friends for life. The hardest part about graduation day for me is knowing that I'll never see some of your faces again. After today, some of us will go to college. Some of us will go into the service. And some of us will go into the working world. Some of us will get married and start families. And a few of us will die before the first class reunion. I challenge each of you to take a moment and look at the people around you and think about never seeing their face again. Do it. This is a thought that should bring chills to your spine and tears to your eyes. That is why I strongly urge each of us to take the opportunity our parents have given us, the senior all-night party, to say the things we have never taken the time to say or felt comfortable in saying before to the people who will always mean the most. Before I close, I would like to say thank you to my family, who has been, I can't even find the words, been so helpful in everything that I've ever done. And especially to my mother, who I love very much. In closing, I would like to read a short poem which I have written that gives just a brief overview of our high school years. 4 years ago, we started out as freshmen, scrawny and small, except for the mighty Luke, who was bigger than us all. We were afraid to talk to people we did not know because as freshmen we were made to feel, oh, so low. But after that year was done and a new one was on the rise, we all decided it was time to have fun, and some of us even increased in size. Our junior year was really pretty good because we knew if the seniors couldn't do it, we sure could. For some of us, it was a year of playing varsity sports. For others of us, it was time to be tried in adult courts. Our senior year was the best of our lives. A few of us even met our future wives. Here we are on graduation day, a time of confusion and for many, dismay. But this isn't the end, it's really a new beginning. So when I'm finished with this poem, I want to see all of you grinning. Thank you very much. I've had a lot of fun this year.